I'm Anil Kumar, sharing with you information about the nets, and this is on request of my subscriber. So let me first thank my subscriber for the same. Now, what are nets? I've written the definition very clearly here. We'll follow and understand this definition, and then we'll have small exercise at the end. The definition of the net is that net is an arrangement that shows all the faces of a solid joined in one piece. These can be folded to form a solid. So there are two parts of this definition. Both of them are extremely important. First one says, net is an arrangement that shows all the faces of a solid joined in one piece. Joined in one piece, okay? And then these can be folded to form a solid. So you should be in a position to form a solid when you fold them. If you cannot form a solid, it is not a net. If these pieces are kept separately, it is not a net. Perfect? So that is what we understand by net. Now here is a small exercise for you. I intended to have just one, but I have three for you now. What shape will this net make? So we have these nets, three of them. Figure out what shape can you make from these net and then make a sketch of the shape. Correct? So that's the exercise. You can pause the video, form the object from these nets, and then see how we can do it. So let's begin with the simplest of these. So the first one which I'll pick up is actually the last one here, which has all this structure, right? So what do you see here? We observe that we have 6 square faces, correct? So what we have here is 6 square faces. Now what three-dimensional figure can you make with this? Of course, a cube, right? So if you can fold and make a cube, then it is a net. If you fold and you cannot make a cube, it is not a net. So let's see how to fold it. Okay, so let's fold it. Well, this is indeed a cube. So it works, right? So this is a perfect net and it can make a cube. So let me just sketch a cube for you here. So cube could be sketched like this. This is my front face. This one is on the side, right? This one is on the side. All are equal, and with dotted line, we can make what is there on the back side of this. Correct. So we are done with the first one. Now, the second one. Let's think about this. Now, what do you think this is? Well, it has how many faces? It has two types of faces, right? Triangular and square. So these are the two types of faces. The faces are 1, 2, 3, 4 triangular faces. So let me write down. So we have 4 triangular faces and 1 square face. What shape can you make from this? Well, square base is square, and that forms sides of a pyramid, right? So what we can do is we can just fold it. You see how it folds? So that is how you fold, and that's the shape you get, right? So it's a square based pyramid. So I hope that is clear, right? Since it can form a shape, it is indeed a net, right? So solid pyramid, right? So we have square based. Okay, so that's the shape. Now, do you want me to sketch it? It's kind of difficult. Okay, let me try. Okay, so what we have here is, so when we show three-dimensional things, we kind of make, do you see how I made this base? Okay, so oops, I should have made that one dotted. I made it all solid. So you make a top here, right? So since, okay, and join this top with these guys. Okay, so let me make, because I don't want to mix it up, let's say that's the back side. Okay, and this is it, and then this is it. So that is my square based pyramid. I hope it works out fine, right? Now let's look into the third shape. We have this kind of a thing. It is very tricky. What it has is two triangular faces and 1, 2, 3 rectangular faces, right? So let me write down here. We have two triangle faces, okay. These two, right? These two are triangular faces, and we have 3 rectangular faces. Is that okay? So we have 5 faces in all. What shape can it make? That's tricky. Did you get the answer? Let me just fold and show you. So if I fold, I can actually close it, and I can bring this here and bring that one there. What is that? If I place it kind of like this, it looks familiar, right? So it is triangle base prism, right? Okay. So let me write down. It is, so we write the name with the base, right? So it's a triangle base, and since it had these sides, we can call it a prism. Correct. So it's a triangular based prism, and you want me to sketch it also. Okay, so we'll just sketch a triangle here. Let's start with the top this time. Okay, so let's top is here triangle, and then we'll bring it. These are my faces, correct? Okay, so fine, and then that's the dotted line, and let me just join this. Does it? Okay, does it make sense? So that is the one, triangular based prism. So sometimes you may have to, play with it a bit and then see what it makes. So if you like to make it like this, it's difficult to name, right? So I just made it vertical, right? And then I named it. I hope that was fun exercise, and with this you have learned what nets are and how they can build objects, correct? Remember, they should be joint pieces which can form an object. That is most important. Anil Kumar, you can always share my videos with your friends, and if you like, you can put some likes there. Thank you, and all the best.